Thank you for trusting me with your relationship. Ms. Serrano, I understand that you all have been together for 4 years. You've been engaged for a year. Although you have no children together, today you are making decisions on whether or not this relationship is for the long term. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, so you want some answers. Ms. Serrano, why are we in court today?
I am in court because I am his fiancé, and he has given me a lot of red flags that he lies about and blames on me having anxiety and having paranoia due to anxiety. So I want him to take the third test, and if he fails, I'm just gone.
Okay, Mr. Plemons, you heard what Ms. Serrano said. What do you say to your fiancé's allegations, sir?
Well, you know, I've been concerned about her for the last month and a half.
What's wrong with her?
Her anxiety, it's debilitating at times. Like, we're out with friends, and her anxiety gets so bad, she freezes up and we have to leave. And lately, she's been saying things that haven't happened and just aren't true.
Like delusional?
Exactly.
Let's see if we can't get into it, because the last thing we want to do, Ms. Serrano, is impact on your mental health, because if something's impacted on your mental health, let's see if we can figure out what it is. Ms. Serrano, tell me how you all met. Let's go back to a time where you weren't anxious, you weren't paranoid, you weren't insecure. What happened when you all met?
So we met through a friend. He's an acro yoga instructor, and we were introduced at the beach. It was around COVID time, so everything fun to do was really outdoors at the beach since quarantine and all of that was happening. And we started doing acro yoga. We really liked it, and then we started to go to the gym together, and then one morning I just saw him as a friend, as an instructor, and one morning when we were practicing, he invited me that morning to have a smoothie over at his house, and the magic happened. We connected, and after
So he was smooth over a smoothie.
Yeah.
So I'm looking. My notes say that you work within the same field. You're a massage therapist, correct?
Yeah,
And Mr. Plemons, you are a yoga instructor.
That's correct.
Okay, so everything seems roses and daisies right now. What's the red flags, Ms. Serrano?
So first off, somehow he mostly practices acro yoga with women, and
What kind of yoga is this?
It's like kind of like flying yoga, acrobatic. Like he lays down and lifts someone.
Oh, so it's where you as the instructor actually have hands on with the client.
Like you touch mostly every body part of them.
Okay.
And then he's been offered a better job, like where he could make more money, and he's declined that offer, selling life insurances, 9 to 5, and he declined that job offer somehow, which to me also seems like a red flag, like he's looking to practice with women mostly.
You're worried about the way he does some of his yoga, am I correct?
Yes, he's not by any means a massage therapist. I've gotten massaged by him, and it's not really like a professional massage, so I don't know why I've caught him massaging people when I gone to the beach very inappropriately, like touching their glutes, and like when he sees me, that's the biggest red flag. But why does he stop when I come in and he sees me? Like if he was not sexual or weird, he would have continued, but he stops.
I think Ms. Serrano makes a valid point. Mr. Plemons, what's with the more sexual massage?
It's definitely not sexual. You know, before I met Nikki, I dated a woman who was a Thai masseuse, and she went to Thailand to get her Thai massage license.
Did you?
No, I didn't. We dated for about 6 months, and I was teaching her acro yoga, and she was teaching me Thai massage.
I used to date a cop, but I don't know how to be no police officer. Are you kidding me?
That's not your business. That's
Boy, not for
business.
nothing. I dated a chef for 7 whole years, and I can make a good sauce, but they not hiring me over at La Bernadette. That don't make sense.
And he's terrible at massages, being honest.
Your Honor, most of my students, they come back for the Thai massage.
Okay, I bet you they come back for a couple of other things too. If you're living, listen, If you're a lonely lady living in Los Angeles and you going to the beach for your yoga and your acro yoga instructor is twirling you around with you and your little Lululemon see-through pants, I can certainly understand that it's cool for you to have the hot little yoga instructor give you a fake Thai massage, okay? Come on now. This young lady doesn't have to put up with that.
Nikki was fine with my acro yoga practice and Thai massage up until recently.
Until recently, what happened?
Like, first off, why is it only women? Isn't that another red flag?
I mean,
and like, why does he have to touch their glutes? Like, isn't that really weird? And also,
for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Miss Serrano thinks that her fiance is feeling on people's butts unnecessarily.
Exactly. And then also, there was a very awkward moment where I went there while he was doing his acro yoga, and he did have an erection.
That becomes sexual, don't you think?
But then he says that that's not related.
Happened, Your Honor.
That's not related to the woman. Supposedly that just happens to men naturally, like without his
Mr.
thoughts.
Plemons?
That never happened, Your Honor. And that's not the first thing that she's fabricated.
He has like a studio where he goes and practice, and I went at night. It was locked. I couldn't enter. I knocked. Nobody answered, but I could hear some women with him, and they were talking. I couldn't really know what they were saying because he was distant, but it's sliding me, even now.
She's told me that there are certain students that I promised that I'd never teach again, which never happened.
I want to be real clear. Ms. Serrano, did you say to your fiancé, why do you have an erection with these particular students? Have you had that conversation?
I told him, like, why did you have an erection? And his response to that was that just happens to men. Like, in the morning, in the mornings, we wake up with an erection.
This is literally
it's
the first
natural,
time
it
I've
happens.
ever heard this.
Okay, so you're basically telling me that she is making up not just that you had an erection inappropriately at an inappropriate time, but that she confronted you about it. You gave her an excuse, and so she has fabricated this entire thing. Is that what you're saying?
Like I said, those aren't the only things that she's made up.
He blames everything on my anxiety. How does anxiety relate to paranoia?
Well, we will find out in a minute, because I'm still trying to figure that out. And this gaslighting seems to be a little strange. So you really do think you're being gaslit, right?
Yes, and there's the other story when we were actually living together. He has like a studio where he goes and practice, and I went at night and it was locked. I couldn't enter. I knocked, nobody answered, but I could hear some women with him, and like some laughing and like voices, and they were talking. I couldn't really know what they were saying because he was distant, but I could clearly hear a woman. And I just went back home. And
so you think you caught him with another woman inside of his studio?
Yeah, why was it locked, and why is he practicing at night? Like,
fair question, Mr. Plemons.
That's the exact reason that about a month and a half ago I suggested that she start seeing a psychiatrist.
So you tell me this didn't happen?
This did not happen.
So she didn't come to the studio and she didn't hear
Not that I
you
know of.
or
Not
somebody giggling in?
Not that I know of.
he wants me to think that I'm crazy.
Okay.
That's not true. That's the furthest thing from the truth.
You are saying, and I hear you, Mr. Plemons, that this behavior is something new, and you're concerned about it. Am I correct?
That's correct.
He sent me to therapy. Like, I've been going to therapy already for like a month. And also my sister is a therapist, like she's getting now her master's.
Well, you know what? Actually, you brought a witness. Mr. Plemons, you knew about this. You actually brought your sister as a witness.
Correct.
I'd love to hear a third party's perception, because I have to assume that her sister cares about her mental health. Am I correct, Ms.
Yeah,
Serrano?
we are very close.
Will you please introduce yourself?
My name is Valeria Serrano. I am her sister.
Okay, wonderful. Ms. Serrano, I'm still trying to figure out what is going on with the dynamic between your sister, Ms. Serrano, and Mr. Plemons. Mm-hmm. What has been your perception?
Well, she always have had like anxiety. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. But it hasn't been that bad. Your Honor, he doesn't like me because he knows I know what I'm talking about.
Mr. Plemons.
Your Honor, I've been...
Oh my God, really? I just wanna.
Dating Peter, this man over here, everything like went down. His anxiety levels started increasing. Right now I think
What's with this delusion? Because Mr. Plemons thinks that she's being delusional.
No, I think, Your Honor, honestly, he's gaslighting her, but in like horrible levels. He's making her believe that because of her anxiety, she's able to hear and see things, and that's a lie. Anxiety doesn't work like that. When you have anxiety, you have like your heart start racing.
Yes.
It's more about physical symptoms. It's not about seeing things. He's a liar. And, I'm getting my license in marriage and family therapy. I'm going to be a therapist. And I know what
Is that your background? Is that your training?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
And you actually have, your education is in this?
It is in this. In Chile, I am a licensed therapist. And here in the States, I'm getting my license.
I got it. So it hasn't transferred over to the U.S.,
Yeah.
but you have all the training that gave
Exactly.
you this expertise over in your home country.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Plemons, did you hear what Miss Serrano's sister said?
I understand. I don't know why she's even a part of our relationship.
I don't think she's a part of the
my
relationship. I think
sister.
she's a part of, she's worried about her sister.
Of course.
I think that's what it is.
He
It's not
doesn't-
about the two of you, it's about her sister.
Your Honor, he doesn't like me because he knows I know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
That's not true.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Plemons, I'm assuming you and Miss Valeria Serrano don't really get along.
No, we don't, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I think she's adding to her delusions.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She's
talking
actually
like
confirming
from a
them.
professional viewpoint.
Yes.
But Mr. Plemons, you, to your credit, you said you want to put these suspicions to rest, and you willingly said you would submit to a polygraph examination,
That's correct, Your Honor.
as well as your previous service here. I'm relying upon you to help me answer some questions. Mr. Yarbrough, I asked you to put 4 questions to the defendant. We asked Mr. Plemons, that time Ms. Serrano overheard a woman laughing while knocking on the door that you did not answer. Did you have another woman there?
That is correct.
What was Mr. Plemons' answer?
He said no.
And what did the results indicate?
The polygraph results indicated that he was being truthful when he answered that question.
Mr. Yarbrough, we asked Mr. Plemons, that night you stated you were sleeping and you didn't answer Ms. Serrano knocking at the door. Were you with another woman?
That is correct.
What was Mr. Plemons' answer?
He answered no.
And what did the test results indicate?
The polygraph examination revealed he was being truthful to that question.
And Mr. Yarbrough, we asked Mr. Plemons, since being in a relationship with Ms. Serrano, have you had any sexual contact with any of your yoga students?
That is correct.
What was Mr. Plemons' answer?
He answered no.
And what did the test results indicate?
The polygraph examination results indicated there was deception to that question.
I knew it.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
Well, Your Honor.
Why would you humiliate me in front of everyone? Why couldn't you be honest? Why did I waste so much time next to you?
He's a manipulator.
Hold on, Ms. Serrano. Mr. Plemons.
Your Honor, I've been having sex with Nikki's friend.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
I just wanna kick you right now.
Basically made me swear never to tell you and to do whatever it takes to make sure that you never find out.
Wow. Wow.
God.
You're this.
Serrano, you dodged a bullet.
You saved me. You saved me.
You
saved my
dodged
future.
a bullet. And Mr. Plemons, the worst thing you could do is try to put her in a trick bag in front of other people. And I know that this little friend, ooh, and I hope you get her too, okay? Told you not to say anything, but the last thing you want to do is put her in a situation where she feels like she's done something wrong. She doesn't deserve that. You know that. She doesn't deserve that.
You're right, Your Honor.
He's disgusting. Oh my God.
Yeah, but you know what?
He has
You
me going to
dodged a
therapy.
bullet. Guess what? You do need to go to therapy, but not because of that. You need to go to therapy so you can cleanse yourself from the need to get your identity through somebody else that is not worthy of you. That's what you need to do. Go cleanse yourself. Okay?
Thank you.
You are worthy of somebody that's going to love you and not cheat on you and not misuse your trust.
Thank you.
And not affiliate with friends that would do something like that. You are a beautiful young lady. If I were you, baby, I would speak to the therapist, and I would say, this will be my last session. Give me some triggers so that I don't make this mistake again, okay? And then I would follow those triggers, and then I would go out and have a glass of champagne and toast to my freedom.
I'm single now. Single.